I cried when I saw pictures of my boyfriend as a child. As a child, my boyfriend was horrifically abused by his father, and his mom was in and out of his life. Though they're close now, due to his dysfunctional upbringing, there aren't many photos from his childhood, but his mom recently dropped off a small box of the ones she'd kept. She handed it to me with a shaky smile, saying, "Maybe you can help him see what I see?" He refused to look at them with me, muttering, "They're just pictures," before disappearing into the garage. So I sat alone at the kitchen table, the afternoon sun pooling over the faded edges of each snapshot. His mom had scribbled dates and ages on the backs in looping cursive, as if trying to pin down moments from a life that felt unanchored. The first photo nearly stopped my heart. A tiny boy, maybe 6 years old, grinning in a Superman cape 2 sizes too big. On the back, "Jason, 6th birthday!" But all I could think about was the story he'd shared just last week, how his father had shoved him down the stairs that same year for wasting money on a costume. The next one, him at 15, leaning against a bike, eyes narrowed at the camera. First day of high school. He'd told me how, that year, kids threw rocks at him on his walk home for dressing like a charity case. His dad had seethed when he came home bleeding. "Quit crying, you're embarrassing me." A school portrait at 11, his hair combed neatly, a forced smile. 5th grade, the year his father locked him in a closet for talking back, leaving him there until his mom came home from her night shift. Then, a Polaroid of him at 8 p.m., posing with a soccer ball, nose swollen and crooked. Spring '99. He'd said it was from a game accident, but later confessed his dad had punched him for missing a goal. I traced the edges of each photo, my throat tightening. In every frame, he looked so small. His eyes too old for his face even then. The Superman cape, the bike he'd rebuilt from scraps, the closet door visible in the background of one shot, slightly ajar. When he finally walked back in, grease on his hands from tinkering with the car, I was clutching the photo of him at 6. Tears dripped onto the table. "Why are you crying over that?" he said, voice rough. I couldn't explain, not really. How do you articulate the rage of seeing proof of a child who deserved bedtime stories, not broken bones, of a boy who learned to whisper apologies before he could ride a bike? He sat down slowly, avoiding the photos. It's whatever. I turned out fine. But I kept thinking about the 6-year-old in the cape, how no one swooped in to save him, how he'd tucked that same cape under his pillow for years, waiting for a hero who never came.